Supreme Understanding Rap Racing Revolutions with Supreme UTV right now. I'm in the Target doing a little bit of grocery shopping. You know I don't like paying retail. And I was just doing the knowledge of something. Doing the knowledge just means observing. And I figured I'd share it with you because apparently people get a little bit of understanding of some things that they may have been noticing and they just didn't really put it together. I figured I'd put some things together for you, and you do with it what you will. When you look at a product like this, right? You got the characters on it like the bee and the little bird and the leprechaun dude. I don't remember what these dudes' names is. I ain't been a kid in a long time. But I remember the Trix rabbit. But why are these characters on there, right? They're there to help sell the products because the target audience is who? Children. And children are going to be attracted to the psychological significance, even though it's subconscious, of the fun that's associated with the cartoon characters. It's not like you're going to have fun eating cereal. Like some of this stuff is whole grain. They're not going to have fun eating that, but it's there to kind of put them in that mindset. And that inspires them to beg their moms and dads to purchase the product. Right? So when we look at other products, we have to understand the subconscious and subliminal marketing that's being done. Now, I'm not getting all deep on y'all like some subliminal messages, this mind control. I'm not doing it. I'm just being real with you. Because we have to ask ourselves about certain products like this. Aunt Jemima. That sounds like mama. Aunt Jemima. Now, she's not, the majority of people that buy Aunt Jemima are not black. So she's not your real auntie. If you buying this, she's not really biologically your auntie. She couldn't biologically be your auntie. So who is she? Well, Uncle Ben. He's definitely not the majority of the consumer's uncle. So what do they represent? They represent the black people that took care of the little white kids during slavery. See, this is subconscious. This is something that they use, that they respond to, that we may not necessarily get. We may not get what this imagery says to a white person. We think it's black and we get excited anytime we see something black. Oh, a black face in the product. I'm going to get it. Are these companies run by black people? Is Aunt Jemima produced by black people? She didn't always used to look like that. She used to look like, she used to have on the little old head wrap. She used to look like a straight a mammy. And it's this mammy imagery that we need to start examining. And I know y'all say, well, there's some white people. No, there's not really a lot of white people. There's cartoon characters for the kids, and then there's black caretaker characters for white folks. You can say, oh yeah, well what about this dude? Now, this is a symbol. That's like a trademark. That's like, just like the cartoon character. He's not real. There's no real Quaker. You know what I mean? That's not a real person to nobody. See, let me give y'all something to look at. I don't eat this, but I just figured I'd pull this out. Chef Boyardee. Yeah, there's a white man on something. That's one of the few that you're going to find. But he's a chef. This dude, look at him. He's serving you food. He's not the chef. He's just the servant. That's the imagery that it's giving you. Look at this. This is supposed to be white, right? This is supposed to be a white lady. I can't tell she's a white lady. Just like you can't tell the Statue of Liberty was originally a black woman. Because why? The Statue of Liberty is green now. It used to be brown. And it used to have shackles on the feet, but that's a whole nother story. If you don't believe me, look it up. Look up whether the Statue of Liberty was originally a black woman. Because the French gave it to us because it represented us, white America, giving black people freedom. That's what it was, a freedom of. Statue of Liberty, freedom, But white people wasn't having it. They took the shackles off the feet. They whitened up the face, and oxidation made the shit turn green. So now you can't tell what it was. But it was originally a symbol of freedom for slavery. That ain't gonna go down in this country though. So yeah, this looks like a black woman to me. Why? It's dark. That ain't accidental though. Let me tell you why it ain't accidental. Because nothing in this country is accidental. Nothing. If you don't believe me, look at Oprah. Oprah's ratings go down anytime she loses weight. When she slims up, she loses her white viewers. Why? Because Oprah represents their mammy. In their mind, Oprah is another black caretaker. Just like these so-called soul food products that white people buy into, and they're supposed to be, they food, like that's what they thinking, like, oh, that black person that took care of me and made my food for my family, it's passed down generation to generation. This ain't no imagery. It ain't like these folks is originally slave owners. I mean, like, this is passed down. But Oprah subliminally says something to her white audiences. And she speaks to that need for that black caretaker that goes all the way back to slavery. And if you really believe that just being good to white folks is enough to change their racist attitudes and enough to take down white supremacy, most of them white folks that were slave owners was taken care of by black people that treated them better than any white person ever did. And that didn't change them. That didn't change the status quo. That didn't change the system. Might have affected one or two people that freed their slaves, but it ain't tell nobody to change the game. So stop thinking you can change the game by being good and taking care of white people in a way that just only reminds them of that condescending paternalistic slavery attitude anyway. If you don't get what's going on in the marketing around you, start paying closer attention. See, the game is shown to you in many ways. It's all about whether you catch it or not. It's all here for you to look at. Just start looking. Peace.